It is going to be a gloomy one out there today. We have Tropical Depression 19 working its way across South Florida, and it's going to bring us lots of clouds today, periods of locally heavy rain and some gusty winds too. Here's a live look outside. You can see plenty in the way of cloud coverage as moisture continues to spin on in, coming in off of the Atlantic waters. Now, we do have a flood watch in effect for the entire viewing area, and this runs through tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We have about anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain in the forecast. Could see some higher amounts though underneath some of those heavier downpours. That's why we do have that flood watch in effect. We also have winds right now sustained at about 20 miles an hour with wind gusts over 30 miles an hour. So it's going to be very blustery as this storm system tracks through Miami-Dade County and eventually into the Gulf of Mexico. You can see wet weather offshore, and that's going to continue to pinwheel in as we head into the afternoon hours and even into the nighttime hours. It's not going to rain all of the time, but it will rain at times, and some of the rain again could be quite heavy. Notice the wet weather stretches all the way down towards Cuba, and that's where we're seeing some thunderstorm activity well to our south. In fact, well south of Miami as well. For us, the rain showers generally right now light to moderate, and we're not seeing any lightning strikes locally. So there's the center of the storm system right on top of Miami-Dade County. Winds of 35 miles an hour moving towards the west at 9. As we head into later today and into tonight, the storm will work its way into the Gulf of Mexico. And at that point in time, it becomes a tropical storm once it's on top of the warm Gulf waters. It becomes a tropical storm. Its next name will be Sally. Then after that, it will make a push towards coastal Louisiana as we head towards Wednesday as a tropical storm. Now, we're also watching a few more tropical waves. We have another one in the Gulf of Mexico, this one working its way towards Cuba, 30% chance of development. And then we have two others out in the Atlantic. These have a high chance, a moderate to high chance of becoming either a tropical depression or a tropical storm as we head into the next several days. But all the models keep these safely out in the Atlantic. Some good news there. But we also have Tropical Storm Paulette. Now, this one expected to intensify up to a Category 2 hurricane, then push across Bermuda, and then kick on up towards the North Atlantic where it weakens. And then finally, Tropical Storm Renee. Renee expected to just kind of meander about in the Atlantic, and then eventually it just dies on off and fizzles on out. So here's Vipercast. For us, notice we're going to see periods of heavy rainfall throughout the day today and into the overnight hours as well as that system is moving across South Florida. Rainfall anywhere between 1 to 3 inches, but again, we could see higher amounts underneath some of those heavier downpours. This afternoon, temperatures in the middle 80s. A good chance of seeing some locally heavy downpours, and the winds sustained at about 20, but again, wind gusts over 30. And then overnight tonight, some locally heavy rain continues to affect the area. Temperatures in the 70s. Here's your first alert 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, the storm is pulling away, but a lot of moisture remains. So as a result, a good chance of showers and storms. But then we dry out as we head into this upcoming week.